welcome to my channel where we draw mermaids all the time. All mermaids, all mer time. I am definitely not going crazy. But in all honesty, hello, welcome. Thank you for checking out my video. And today we are going to be painting this lovely lady who is so far the, I don't want to say the hardest, but she took the most time. So she's the biggest one I've done so far, and I enjoyed how she turns out, so I hope you enjoy how she turns out as well. Alrighty, so let's talk a little bit about mermaid in general. There was some stuff I wanted to say in the last video that I forgot to say because, you know, I didn't write anything down, I just winged it, which is what I'm doing now. So I'm probably going to forget stuff this time too, but it's fine. Everything's fine. With mermaid this year, I don't know if I'm going to do all of them because I want to do them until it's not fun. If it's not fun, then I don't want to force myself to do it because there's a lot of other things that I want to do. I want to draw. So for now, I'm going to continue doing mermaid, but when I start feeling like it's a hassle and it's getting in the way, then I'm probably going to either just not record it, or I'm going to put it to like a video every now and then for the month. So, but for now, I'm trying to do it every day, except for the 2 days I got sick, but we won't talk about that. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I don't think I forgot anything, but yeah, I hope you can understand that mermaid isn't supposed to feel like a job. It's supposed to be something that's fun and enjoyable, and you just draw little cute little mermaids and you have some fun. And when that gets taken away, then I'm probably not gonna do it anymore. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna move on. I decided to mix the colors all in the beginning, and I don't know why. I mean, it didn't bother me because I actually used them all. So, but I found a color palette on Pinterest that I like a beach color. A beach color palette. And so I wanted to see if I could actually get the colors to look like it, you know? So I just mixed them all there in the beginning. That top one is supposed to be like a sandy beach color, and I didn't even think of it as skin tone, and then it just came out looking like skin tone, so I was like, okay. So, but I still like it. And what I was going to do with the fin was I was just gonna, you know, paint it all, do my little gradient thing that I like to do. But my husband, being my husband, and his too much gene, or whatever you want to call it, he said, why not paint each scale individually? I bet you it would look amazing if you did that, Cindy. Hi, by the way, my name is Cindy. I don't know if I said that, so hello again. So, but yeah, I was a little confused as to how I would do that. Oh, and I moved the camera. I left it in, I was gonna cut it out, but I was like, then the camera's gonna be moved and they're gonna be like, what happened? But I don't know why, because I'm left-handed, so my hand like covers stuff. I should have put it on the right side, but then my head hits it. I can't win. So, but this angle, it doesn't look too bad, so I kept it like this. I knew I wanted her hair to be soft, I guess is the word. I don't know. I didn't want to do too much to it because I knew I was going to be spending all my time on the fin, so, and I knew I wanted it to be a gradient. I just didn't know what colors. Maybe I should plan my stuff out before I start painting. I don't know. Plan your stuff out, kids. I mean, it didn't turn out bad. And I knew I wanted it to be like a purple gradient into something else, so I like it. So I'm pretty sure I spent like at least an hour just painting scales. And then like right now it just looks so plain and I was like, oh no, what did I do? But I was like, I'll just keep going because you know every painting has that ugly face. That phase where you look at it and you're like, oh my god, I'm not gonna show this to anybody. And I felt like, you know, with the scales being weird, that this was my ugly face. I decided with the hair that since I put blue on the inside, I was going to make the main part out on the outside be blue with some pink highlights at the bottom. And don't tell anybody, but the pink is not Winsor & Newton, it's, what are they called? Arteza. I know I said I wanted to do Winsor & Newton only this week, but I really wanted some pink, and every time I mix colors, I never get the pink. I want like the pink in the fin. Yeah. It's Arteza as well. So anytime you see a pink, it's not Winsor & Newton. But I think that's the only Arteza color that I used, so it's fine. And I just realized that I did not cut out that hair dryer moment. Oh no. Close your eyes, don't look. Give her some blush cheeks. For her little goodies, didn't give her any nips because, well, I grew up watching Sailor Moon, and if anybody's seen Sailor Moon, they know nips don't exist. So, and I like it like this. It keeps it simple and it keeps it cute and doesn't make people go, oh, look at that, naked. So I just keep that stuff out of it. And let's face it, it's a mermaid. It doesn't need to be crazy realistic anyway. I think I'm going through a phase with my art because I go through phases all the time. Like, first I don't like what I'm doing, and then I'm like, I want to try this, but then when I try that, I want to do what I was doing, and like I cannot decide on anything, so I just draw what I want when I want. But something that I have noticed is the colors. Like, a lot of my old artwork is it's kind of dull because, you know, I usually just stick it on there and I make it look what I want, look how I want, I mean. And I don't know, I don't really, from what I remember, I could be completely wrong, but from my mind it felt like I didn't do very hard shadows and stuff like that. And I feel like with Mermaid, from the get-go, I was like, I want all my colors to be vibrant, I want them to look good, so I'm gonna do as many layers as I need to. And I feel like it's making my stuff look a lot better, and I'm happy about it, so hopefully I can keep it up. With the shading on the tail, I wanted to have some shading under every, I almost said fin. What are they called? Scales. I wanted to have a little bit of shadow under every scale so you could tell that they are scales and they are separated and they are sitting on top of each other. But I didn't want to go too far with it, because if you do that, then the color is pretty much gone. But at this point, what was going through my mind was, look, when I put this light, I just realized I wanted to put a light coating of silver over the fin from my gouache. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna do that later, so you're gonna have to check my Instagram or my Twitter to see the final product as soon as I find my silver gouache. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, back to the tail. Yeah, this is how my mind works, by the way. I was putting a light shade of purple over it for shadows, and then I was like, this looks actually pretty good and it's making all the colors come together, so I'm gonna just put it over pretty much all of it. And I did that, and I liked the tail 100 times better, infinitely better. And then I decided to get some black, and I added some purple with it, so it's like a really dark purple. And that is what I actually used for the shading. Also, don't even get me started about the tail, the fin, the little flipper part at the end, at the bottom. Man, I thought I ruined that thing like 5 times. I didn't like how it was looking, I didn't like the color I chose. I'm like, why'd I put yellow? Yellow doesn't go with it. And then I was like, yellow does go with it. And then I was like, it doesn't. And I think in the end I saved it. So, but once again, it's me going, holy moly, the end of the world is here. I've ruined the picture that I've tried so hard to keep looking good. Help! Would you just look at my tail? I am so proud of myself. Like, I stuck to it. I didn't know if it was going to look good or turn out or anything, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. It took me like 2.5 hours just to paint it, and most of that time was me going, okay. But look at it, it turned out so good. I'm so proud. I guess we know which mermaid's my favorite so far, and of course it's the one that took the longest and has the most details. But yeah, it's a small screen I'm staring at right now, but it looks good. I like it. Good job me. I'm gonna pat myself on the back later. But for now, we'll keep to the video. So I'm just adding some white. Do a little shimmers. I'm trying not to overdo it. I figured there's like kind of a line on the fin to show like that's where it's the brightest or where the most light's hitting it, and I wanted to kind of keep the white in those areas, but I also felt like the ones on the side needed a little bit of love, so I put those lines there, and I think they look way better. So, and this time I did not go over it with a black Posca pen. I did not go over it with the black marker. I felt like it didn't need it or it would ruin it. It might not ruin it. It just depends. Sometimes it looks good and sometimes it looks better without it, and you can never tell until you do it, and once it's done, it's done. So I decided not to do it. And now I'm just being lazy and instead of painting with the blue paint literally right next to me, I'm using the blue marker, and I'm just gonna fill in the bubbles, and then she's pretty much finito. There you go. There's my mermaid. Day question mark 9? Yeah, I think it's day 9. And there you go. There she's all finished. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think of her and her beautiful fin. And I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.